I'm John, and this is Jackie.
Hello guys, welcome to our channel. So today is Tuesday, 15th of October 2019. My name is Jackie and this is my amazing husband,
John.
So in today's video, we will be talking about our green card experience due to marriage. So, we will be sharing with you guys about what happened during our interview. If you guys are going to have your interview, especially in Irving, Texas, so yeah, we're gonna share with you guys what's the step-by-step process for the interview. Okay, so let's start with
Pre-planning. When you're gonna go to the office, you need to really think about what you're going to wear and what documents you need to bring. Now, the letter that you get for your appointment time lists all the documents that you need to bring. So be sure to go through and have as many of those as possible. Be aware, you know what they're gonna keep?
Yeah, they actually took all of our pictures, guys. So you have to get a lot of pictures pertaining to your showing like you have a genuine relationship. So what we did is we just printed out at Walmart and then just put it on that envelope, yeah, and then give it to them.
So be aware of that. Don't expect to get your pictures back. Also, for the interview, be thinking about what you're going to wear, because passing through security, you know, when we were doing our research, we found like a lot of people were concerned or had some negative thoughts about that, but it's really just like airport security. So slip-on shoes are bueno. An easily removed belt. Don't wear a lot of jewelry, watches, that kind of thing. Make it easy on yourself because you're going to be stressed out that day anyways. So anything that you can do in pre-planning and be organized will help you out 1,000-fold when this day comes.
Right. And then once you go through to that security, they will gonna tell you what you have to do next. So after we pass through that conveyor,
well, let's back up and let's talk about security a little bit more.
Okay.
So when you first enter the building, you're gonna see like what do you call those little like rope divider things where we got to go through the line?
Yeah, it's just a guide.
Right.
Okay, where you have to.
And then there's gonna be a desk with an officer there. He's super nice, so be super nice to him, right?
Yeah.
It's free. Just follow his instructions. He'll give you a plastic tub to put all your stuff in. And when I was in line, I actually already had taken off my belt and already prepared, like took out my wallet and was ready just to throw it in that tub. So they're going to give you a little plastic tub to put all your little metal goods in. From there, you go to another kind of conveyor. Yeah, there's a conveyor x-ray machine with a guy there, and they didn't tell us this, but the person ahead of us had taken off their shoes. Mm-hmm. So take off your shoes, put it next to that plastic tub.
Yeah.
And then you'll walk through a metal detector, hopefully without it going off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we both made it okay.
Yep. And then after that, the security will gonna tell you what to do next, and that's the time that we have to go to that counter 1 and 2. Mm-hmm. We waited in line again. It's just really fast.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was pretty smooth.
Actually, our appointment schedule is supposed to be 9:20, and then we finished all of that. I think exactly 9:20. We already submitted. We already checked in. But anyways, let's go back a little bit. So we checked in on that counter.
Are you talking about counter 1 and counter 2?
Yes, counter 1 and counter 2.
Counter 2.
So I only handed them that appointment letter that they sent you. So that's actually one thing that you have handy because they were gonna keep checking on that. So I checked in, and then after it was really quick. After that, they told us to go upstairs, and we don't know where is it.
Right, because when you're walking in, like, you don't, there's not obvious like stairs that you pass by, but like once you get done with the little counter, you just turn around and we just kind of walk. And I was actually heading to a place that I thought was the restroom, but it turns off, which was off to the right, but to the left there were this big giant staircase that you're like, how did I miss this? But it's right there. So yeah, just keep your head on a swivel, you'll find it. It's not hard.
Yeah, once we get there, there is a counter again, and then you just have to hand your appointment letter. And then after that, you have to sit down and wait for your name to be called, which is really kind of hard because there's a lot of officers that are calling all their names, and you have to really pay attention to what they are saying or what they're calling, because sometimes they don't really say it out loud.
Yeah, their volume. Some of those officers like don't really project their voice like really loud. Some of them are excellent and awesome, and you can definitely understand. But you are sitting among a bunch of people, and they're all talking. They're all nervous, and so and then we had that one kid that was screaming every once in a while.
Yeah.
But luckily it was fine. It was fine.
I even thought that we already called and we just missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I even think about that earlier because the funny thing is we got a friend. I have this friend who just got in. Like we've been waiting there for like a few minutes, and then suddenly they just also checked in. But their name got called first before us when we got there before them.
Yeah, I mean, we hadn't even finished saying hello, and they had just barely sat down, and they were called right up. Yep. So, I mean, there's no telling. I'm sure there's a logic to it, but I don't know what that is. Maybe they divvy up all the cases, and then, I don't know. I don't know how that works. But, yeah, your wait time can vary. Just be sure that you're really listening for your name. And, yeah. That's all I got on that. Yeah,
so once we got our name called, actually...
Sorry, we should go back. We mentioned the kid earlier. There is a small little like play area for any like toddlers or little children. Like it's really small. It's basically like a little desk that they can play at. So if you do have children and you're wondering, should I bring them to this, or I'm going to have to bring this, well, what am I going to do with them? It's in the corner of the room, but there is this little small area for kids.
I think you have to bring them. It's on the letter.
Yes.
The appointment letter. Yeah. So, yeah, we got our name called, right?
Yeah, we did get our name called. It did happen. I was there.
Yeah. So they were gonna call your name, which is me, okay? Because I was the one who applied for that green card. So applied for that green card. So they called my name, not John's name. So once I got my name called, we actually followed the officer. The cool thing is the officer's office is at the very end of the building. She's really at the very end. So while we're walking, we had a little small talk with her. They're really nice. They're really gonna ask you how's your day been, something like those. So it's just trying to ease your nervousness, maybe.
Yeah, they know you're nervous, and you're gonna be nervous, even if you have nothing to be nervous about. Like it's a big deal. Yeah. So engage in that little chit chat.
Yeah. So after that, we already sat down. So I actually sat down close to that officer because she said that she's gonna ask me questions anyway. So yeah. The first thing that we did is we swear. What do you call that? Swear or sworn?
We were sworn in, but we swear.
Yeah.
To tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
The truth. Yes. So I get confused about it, love. Should I say I do? Because I said yes, and you said I do.
I don't know.
Okay.
Both work.
Yeah. He said I do. And I said yes. But anyway, so after swearing, we sat down, and then the officer started to ask us questions about our relationship And the first question that she asked from us is,
how did you meet?
Yeah.
Pretty basic question. From there, we told her how we met and actually started giving an outline of our relationship. Everything from what we did in the very beginning, how we talked to each other, to when I went and saw her, how long that trip took, and then we kind of moved into modern times. Yeah. So with the second question that she really asked was,
what do we do together? Okay, so that's the second question that she asked from us. So I answered it by saying we watch movie together. That's what we do all the time. And yeah, so we start and
I want to point out here, like, we had kind of watched some videos on to try to prep ourselves for this interview process, and we saw a lot of times that they were asked, like, what is your partner's hobby? So we knew, like, I knew what Jackie's main hobby was. She knows what my main hobby was.
Yeah.
But we weren't really prepared for what do you guys do together. And we watch movies and TV together. I was like, we're just kind of couch potatoes. We hang out and enjoy each other. That's what we do besides making videos.
Yeah. So that's what we actually answered. Like, we watch movie together, and then she just agreed with it. She doesn't say anything. And what's the other question?
I think she went into documents from there, honestly. She wanted to see photos.
Oh, yeah.
And then the documents.
Right, I remember. So. Okay, so after that question, she asked me, okay, do you have a utility bills and pictures? So I actually gave her the pictures that we have prepared, and she was looking at it, each pictures.
Yeah, and she was really like looking at the pictures, like not glossing over it, but really like taking some time to study. Like our wedding photo, she asked how many people were there, and I didn't know an exact number. I was just like, oh well, not as many people as I wanted, but you know. Yeah. She really liked the details, like in our Christmas photos, or just photos of us hanging out. Yeah, and we had a couple of pictures with Molly.
Yeah. So actually, I'm gonna it's gonna be cool if like you have to choose a good picture that indicates really that you have a relationship, because the pictures that we chose is like we bought Christmas tree together, like we're on a car and there's a Christmas tree, and she asked it about it. She said, where did you cut this tree?
Yeah, where did we get our tree at? And I was like, I had to think about it, because I mean that was like a year ago.
Yeah, so he said that I think we bought it at Walmart, something like that. And then I also have a picture together with our Molly dog. So she's a dog lover or a pet person, so that's another thing that's really good, because we have to talk about it. And I think you really have to choose a good pictures that really showing a genuine relationship between you, because that's what they're looking for. Yeah. So after that, while she was looking actually on the pictures, I was also like trying to collate those documents that she's looking. She asked me to give her, like the utility bill. So I gave her the electric bill.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, it was the electric.
I gave her the electric bill. I gave her the rental agreement, the lease agreement. There's one thing about the lease agreement, guys. She asked me about the other copies, because what I have is just the first page, because I never ever think about it. Like,
she wanted the whole agreement.
So she asked me about those copies, and I only gave her the first part of it, because I thought it's gonna be fine, because the names and address, both of us were there. So so maybe it's good if you actually
bring the whole agreement.
Then the other thing that I submitted is she asked about the tax return. Yeah.
And the health insurance was
great. The health insurance. She said, "Oh, you got a health insurance," and it's like, yes, right.
Yeah.
And Yeah, you also have to prepare about your bank statement because the other officer is also asking those. We're just maybe lucky because they were not, but we do have one. But it's just so happened that she didn't ask it from us. She even didn't ask us about the marriage certificate.
Yeah, I think they just pull randomly from that list kind of what they want. And maybe if they have questions on your genuality or is there really a relationship here, they may request more documents. Since I think our photos were really good and we had I mean, I guess we're like a normal married couple.
Yeah.
I guess she didn't. I mean, she definitely asked for proof, but it wasn't like detailed everything on that list like that showed on that letter.
Yeah, but if she will ask more documents from us, we all have it ready. We do have a lot of documents, like all of those documents that was listed on the appointment letter. I checked all of it and I prepared for all of it. So,
oh, you know what we should do? We should talk about the bank. Because it does ask for that joint account. And this is, we had, hopefully you're not watching this video last second like we did. But the bank, getting a joint account together was actually really difficult for us. And we're not alone. We found out when we were waiting in that waiting room, we weren't alone in this because banks don't want to issue an account to someone that's not a citizen or doesn't already have a green card. Well, you need the account to get a green card, right? So why don't you tell them a little bit about it?
Yeah, so bank statement is really a crucial part of this process because financial, like you're sharing financial, it's kind of good, what do you call this, ties that we're gonna show that you have a really genuine relationship if you're sharing financial.
Yeah, you don't give a money control, or you don't give a stranger control over your money.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So that's really crucial part. So what happened is we do have a joint bank account, but then we only figure it out last minute. Like it was yesterday and it so happened that it's holiday. So you don't follow us, guys. You have to prepare all of this ahead of time. So we figure out, we checked online and print out a bank statement. It's only showing my name, but it was a shared account. It's a joint account. So his name is not listed on it and we can't do anything about it because it's holiday. And we get an early appointment the next day. So, but we actually think about something like both of our pay, like the payroll account is going to that bank. So just in case they will gonna ask us, then we just have to show them that bank statement that indicating that, hey, we got our pays going in the same account. So anyway, so it's kind of hard to get a bank account here if you don't have a social security, if you're not a U.S. citizen. I don't know. There's some kind of, what do you call this? Not fair to immigrants or something. I don't know, but that's what I experienced.
Yeah, is because we use a credit union, which kind of goes by different rules than banks. And I've had my credit union for a long time, and I've never had a problem like this before. And basically, I had to Google and research the law, and there are laws that protect immigrants and allow them to have bank accounts. And so you really have to reference those laws when push comes to shove.
Yeah.
And once you do that, our credit union miraculously came up with a special account.
Right. So we went to the bank and we're trying to open an account. They won't allow me because I'm not a U.S. citizen. Even though you are a green card holder, you're still not gonna get it. But since my husband is so brilliant, so he Googled it. He actually pulled that law, blah, blah, blah. And then we went back to that office. And then the first thing that she told us, are you an American citizen? Nope, I'm not an American citizen. You can't get an account here. And it's like, oops, we checked online and we talked to a manager over the phone, and that manager said that it's possible. So she said that, okay, let me go ahead and check it out. Then she came back, it's like, okay, I haven't done this before. You guys are the first time that I'll be handling this, so I'm gonna make you a special account.
Yeah.
So yeah, but still she failed us because she only put my name on it and not his name.
Right. But I think it all worked out.
Yeah, it works out. We're just trying to share this with you guys so that you have an idea that, yeah, shared bank account is really crucial when it comes to this kind of interview, because I do have a friend that she was also asked about the same thing. So they also have the same problem. So yeah, I think it's a common issue when it comes to non-immigrants.
Yeah. You know, if you guys are watching this ahead of time and would like some more information, we may do a separate video about how we got the bank account and kind of what to do. Just leave your comments down below and we'll read through, and maybe there'll be another video that we do if you guys really want it. So
yeah,
we can give you more info.
So yeah, so let's just move it fast.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're done with that documents. I've already submitted all of those. We finished all the questions. So we go through with the application, like the I-485 form that we filled out for the permanent residency. So she will basically ask you about your name. Okay, so she asked me about my full name, my birth date. She actually just read it through me, and then I will just say yes, 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 yes. So there's this bunch of questions that she will gonna ask you because she needs to, because that's on a form, which you are already familiar about it, because if you process this application, you also answered all of those. It's like,
she's just literally reading those questions back to you. Yeah. And confirming your answer.
And as far as I can remember, I only answered no. Because are you a terrorist? Do you plan on killing somebody? Those kind of things.
Some of those questions can be insulting, but really just step back and realize these people are doing their jobs. They have to ask these questions. And do you really want to live in a place that is full of people going around killing each other and terrorist activity and prostitutes and human trafficking and stuff? And no. I don't want those people in my country. I don't want that involved in my life. So some of these questions can be very insulting, but don't be. They have to ask them. So, and it's really for the benefit of everybody. So anyway, sorry. Go ahead, hon.
All right. So I think that's pretty much it. Then after that, she just told me that, okay, is this your signature? She just verified, and then I have to sign another form. Yep. Yeah, so I have to sign another form. And then one thing that I remember is she verified our address because we moved. Yeah. So yeah. So,
literally 7 days ago we moved.
Yeah. So she changed that address, which is good because she will be sending the ID, all right, in the mail.
Oh, well, you know, after she got done asking all those application questions, she let us know immediately.
Yeah, she told us that, okay, so you'll get a 2 years conditional green card, which 90 days, this will expire in 2 years. So within 90 days before it will expire, you have to file a removal of condition. So yeah, that's what she said. So we're happy because we already have known if we pass or whatever.
I must have had a disappointed look on my face or something because she kept explaining it to me. And I was just like, okay. I don't know. I was happy about it. I mean, we passed. So that was cool. But yeah.
Yeah, so it was really quick, right? So as long as you have all the documents prepared, I think that's really perfect, because there's no bunch of questions.
Yeah.
It's just a pretty easy question. It's just all about documentation. It's not about the question, I guess. It's just about documentation that you can provide, like a proof that you are living together, you have this ongoing relationship. So yeah, I think that's it.
Don't forget to dress nice. Church
Yeah,
clothes.
because all of the people, I thought I get scared at first because I'm thinking that we are overdressed. But when we get there, most of the people are wearing suits, tie, and yeah, they're really wearing
so look nice.
Yeah.
And be respectful.
Disclaimer, guys, this is a case-to-case basis. So it's also depending on the state. We're just talking about our experience here in Texas. So each state has a different laws, and they will gonna be encountering a different officer that will gonna ask you different questions. We're gonna ask you different documents. So as long as you're ready and prepared, you don't have to worry about it.
Good luck, guys.
Yes, good luck.
It's a big special day. It's important, and we understand that because we've been through it. So good luck to the best.
All right, guys, so if you have some more questions about it, you just have to leave a comment down below. I will try to answer all of your questions as much as I can, according to my knowledge.
We'll try.
We'll try our best. All right, so please like and subscribe to our channels and share this with your friends, guys, who are going through the same process. And don't forget to leave a comment, okay? So we'll see you on our next vlog, and always keep this in mind.
I love you.
That you are loved. Bye.
Bye.
High five.